Last time,
the three musketeers located the captured souls of Betha and Blondie. The souls were still being carried by the undead minions of Christopherson. Narrowly avoiding a battle with a Lich and a Death Knight, the group managed to destroy the cages containing the souls and release them into the air. Using magic, Mimi and Gallexy managed to get everyone away from the scene just as the Atlantean magic hunter attacked the evil undead creatures. Now the group must get out of Atlantis and far enough away so that they are not engulfed in the nuclear explosion that is about to go off.
What do peppers do when they're angry? They get jalapeno face.
Dungeons and Dragons and Daughters.
welcome everyone to another quarantined episode of Dungeons and Dragons and Daughters. We are a D&D 5th edition actual play podcast. I am Kurt, Daddy the Dungeon Master, and to my left we have
Sam, who plays Mimi, our favorite elf druid and the leader of the Three Musketeers, and to my left we have
Birdie, who plays Gallexy the Elven Wizard, and Mimi is not the leader. We're all equal. I always have to establish this. I also have a beautiful dog, adorable named Boom, who is a corgi, a Frankenstein corgi. Cutest dog you'll ever hear of. And to my left, we have
the actual leader of the Three Musketeers.
Sure.
Yeah, Mom.
who plays
Just kidding. Fat Deb. It's been a while.
Yeah, it has been a while. It has been a while. Summer plays.
has ended.
COVID
School is back.
happened. And girls are going back to school soon, which is great. Great. End of summer. Yay.
Yay!
Extra summer.
We are actually going tomorrow, so this is kind of a goodbye to
Last
summer.
day of summer.
So, but good news with that, going back to school, we're going to get on a more regular schedule and hopefully be able to record and release episodes a little bit more regularly.
Not every once in 2 months.
Not
anymore.
Our
once in 2
schedule's
months.
just really unpredictable. I'm sorry.
Yes.
So since we've been away, we got a bunch of 5-star reviews. I'm not going to read all of them. My apologies for that. But just a couple, or just the one, because there was a couple of repeat reviewers that had 5 stars on there. Thank you for putting in additional reviews that are in there. It's just because of time. I'm not reading all of them, but keep sending them in because they always help other people find our show, especially on Apple Podcasts.
Yep,
so
thank you.
Keep submitting those. So the one that we did have is from D&D Lover. It's titled, I'm a Bunny. I love this podcast. Me and my sister listen to this so much. It is really funny and adorable. It is also one of the best podcasts ever. Everything about this podcast is amazing. The DM writes a really good story and the players are awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
We are all bunnies.
Yes.
All right. Let's play D&D.
Yeah, let's go.
Can I give the recap?
Yes, please do.
No idea.
So we did some stuff. We did some stuff.
Stuff.
All right, McStuffersons.
Doc McStuffins.
You got away from 2 things too, because I like calling this out because I'm a bit of a rules lawyer, but one of the reasons why I wanted to start doing this podcast is so that you girls could learn how to play D&D, and I was also hopeful that other people that listen to us and discover us learn how to play D&D as well. We haven't gotten really just highlight the rules that much in these latest episodes, but at the very beginning we kind of called this stuff out a little bit more. But I did make 2 rules mistakes last time. So part of the recap, you had dodged a fight with the Lich and that Death Knight that was inside that stadium right by the big fusion nuclear reactor, right? The 2 rules that I got wrong there was when I made you lose concentration on a spell, I did not do the rule right. So when you're concentrating on a spell, it's half the damage you take or 10, whichever is higher. That's what you need to roll to maintain concentration on your on the spell. What I had done is I had taken 10 and added half the damage to it. making the...
So you made it worse for us?
I made it worse for you.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, we still made it out alive.
However, I think it's okay because it balanced out with the other rule that I messed up, because the Lich, the undead super powerful magic user, has a special ability called True Sight. It automatically sees through invisibility. So that entire fight that Gallexy was running around invisible, doing counter spells on the Lich, never should have been able to happen because the Lich would have been able to just see you.
Oof.
I like when you screw up, Riley.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
So it's like I screwed up, the one rule in your favor, and I screwed up another rule that worked against you. So it balanced out. It's fine.
Okay.
It all works.
We
Yes.
forgive you.
Yes,
Thanks.
Dad, you made a mistake, and now you will get punished forever.
So you had,
What?
He's just laughed at by the D&D community.
Yes. Yes. So I realized my mistake. So I
friends
appreciate.
make fun of you?
They all, yeah, they do.
Okay.
Nerd.
Do they call you names and everything?
Nerd.
Wow.
You only play D&D with your daughters.
That's why I created you.
Yeah, but he doesn't. What are you talking about?
I had children, so I'd have someone to play D&D with.
That's a good choice. Good choice.
So our only purpose to live is to play D&D.
Yes.
I mean, not a bad purpose.
No, it's not.
It really is.
There's way worse purposes than
Yeah.
that.
That's
Awkward
not why I
silence.
carried you guys in my stomach for 9 months. I'm just going to say that.
You also
Other
wanted-
plans for you
Yeah.
than D&D.
Yeah, Mom had other ideas.
College.
You wanted us to pay you masterpieces? Was that the other reason?
No, we needed someone to take care of us when we're old and gray.
No, it's true. It's true. Sam will never be with you guys. I will.
I will visit you
I love how Sam doesn't deny it.
No.
but
and send
she'll
you
visit.
cards
Oh,
I will you will
with
live
$20
with me.
bills
Or I will
inside.
live with you. Well, no, you'd live with me.
All right, so
I'll take up
anyway,
on
in the last adventure, so you had figured out a way to avoid mostly the fight with the Lich and the Death Knight. You were able to destroy the soul cages that had captured the souls of Blondie and Betha so long ago. Those got destroyed on the ground. Their souls shot up into the air and disappeared. And so you think that they went back to their bodies, or you're not sure. You just know that they got out of the cages.
Hopefully they didn't go to the wrong
because
bodies. I want to make sure I have this right in my head.
Mm-hmm.
The whole reason we did this was to save Blondie and Betha, right?
Correct. Yes.
We are devoted.
Yes, you are.
No, maybe as they fly away takes a second to think about it.
It's like, yeah, you accomplished exactly what you set out to do.
And then she thinks, what have they done for us?
They gave you chips and salsa.
Right, yeah. Right, yeah. Inside joke.
Yes.
Sparkle.
All right, yeah. So, and you had summoned a giant eagle. You turned into a giant eagle, and then you carried the rest of the group, including Ian and Guy, on your backs. And you flew out of there, but one of the giant eagles disappeared because you lost concentration on it. And then Gallexy had snagged Guy, Dimension Door, out of the big arena, and the giant eagle, Mimi, flew down and met up with her, and that's where we left off.
Are we at the boat?
I love the look that your mom is giving me right now. She doesn't remember any of this.
What?
I heard a little bit, but it's just going to be a whole new adventure.
Okay.
Are we? Wait,
Hitting the reset button.
I feel like every time I play, it's a new movie I'm in. Like, I have no context.
Yeah.
So are we at the boat now?
No, you're not at the boat yet. Also, I think the very last thing that you did in the last adventure was that you had turned yourselves into gusts of wind again, because you still had a couple more hours left on your spell. I think you had like 6 hours that were left on it. And you started going towards the docks and the boat. But as the wind, you're able to move much, much faster than Jed and the children. So you actually, as you're flying through the air above the city, you can actually see them scurrying across the ground and ducking in and out of the buildings towards the docks and the boat. So, what would you like to do?
We fly down by them.
Okay.
Oh wait, are you talking to me?
I'm talking to all of you.
But I'm separate with Guy.
But we didn't you hear what he said? We met up.
Oh yeah.
We turned into wind.
Oh yeah.
Flew away.
I'm sorry.
I'm
my
glad
mind.
you listened.
Do you I really wish, though, with the unicorn butt backpack, that someone's head could just be floating at the top so they could breathe. So, like for the
Is this
unicorn
a wild card moment?
So
Like someone that's riding in the unicorn butt
someone's
backpack.
in it, but their head's
yeah,
out.
so then they can breathe. So then they will.
Who's riding in it?
Someone.
What the heck are you talking about?
She's constantly stuffing people into her unicorn butt backpack.
But is this a wild card moment, or am I supposed to know what she's talking about?
Well, no, this is a wild card moment.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, she has not brought this up before.
Okay, thank you.
So it's
thought
just
of
not the
it.
way the bag works. It's,
I know, I
You're either
wish
in
it
it
was.
or you're out of it. There's no halfway in.
What if I cut myself in half and one side?
Then you would be dead.
What if I got a clone that looks exactly like me, but it's a robot?
That wouldn't be a clone then. That would be a robot.
That looks exactly like me. I cut in half the bottom piece.
Still a robot.
The bottom piece would be there, and yeah.
Plus, even if it was a clone, that's still not you.
Wait, what if I hold? So we could test this out for an experiment. We put Boom's butt in the bag, and I hold his
So you
paws.
tear him apart.
So if you could find
That's what would
like
happen.
an oxygen tank and get like a mask that you could put on someone, then they could potentially survive in the bag of holding for longer, because that's what kills you is you run out of air.
Yeah.
There's only 10
I
minutes
just
worth of
sucked
air.
in breath. I just sucked
You
in.
sucked in breath.
I just sucked
So
in.
proud of you right now.
Sucked in air a little too fast. Yeah, I need. So next time we see a hospital or an abandoned hospital, I'm going. If there's hospitals in this, I don't know. I could create one. I'm going in there, taking an air tank, and be like, "Bye."
We haven't even started yet.
I feel like she needs to start carrying around some like wild cards in her pocket and just like,
Wild
bam,
card.
all right, here's my wild card moment. So we at least understand that we're not supposed to understand.
Yeah.
I'd only get a few a day.
Okay, so all right, let's move through this as quickly as we can. So you do meet up with Jed and the Atlantean orphan kids. And they're very happy to see you. They're happy to hear that everything went well, that you were able to save the souls of Betha and Blondie.
I'm glad nothing went wrong during that moment.
Wait, I opened my boat up.
You were not at the docks yet. You were still working your way through the city with them. So it's still going to take a couple of hours worth of travel to get through the city to get to the docks.
Wait, so me and Guy met up with them.
Hey.
All of you are together now.
Oh, but we're not by the dock.
You're just not by the docks yet.
I see.
Yes. So, and also as a reminder, you at this point you have roughly about 20 hours until the island explodes. Do you remember that part?
No.
I remember
Why the
that.
heck is it going to explode?
The fusion reactor that powers the entire city, the core has become unstable and is now in a process of counting down until a thermonuclear reaction.
So we're catching up.
Hey, this sounds great.
Deb's on her scooter, I'm guessing.
Oh, I forgot about the scooter with the light up wheels.
Yes. Okay, now we're talking.
All right, so you're just flying through the city in style.
I think I have fairy wings right now, too.
Do they light up too?
Do you have fairy wings? Did you mention that
No,
before?
no.
Dude. They're not real.
I know.
I just
Well,
wear.
duh.
Yeah,
Can I write them on my sheet?
sure. Yes. You found fairy wings in that creepy child where you found the scooter.
Go away! I'm gonna kill the child.
Where do you write it in?
What?
She wants to know where her inventory is, so she can write in fairy wings. So it is going to take you about another 6 hours worth of travel. So I would like to know, how are you traveling through the city?
Come on. That question.
Can I read you something from my sheet?
Yes, please.
One of my personality traits is that I quote or misquote sacred texts and proverbs in almost every situation. What?
Yeah, you misquote. It's like you constantly refer to Mishakal and reference like the good book, but they're never right.
Yes, this is so perfect.
Michigan.
No,
remember.
in previous episodes, Matt or Trent have ran with that. They've pulled out quotes.
Yeah, I
Oh,
remember.
of course they
Yeah,
have.
I remember Matt going, well, in the books of Michigan, they would always say stuff like that.
It only took me how long to even look at that.
to,
So.
yeah, to actually look at your character sheet.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'll forget it by next time.
Yeah. Right. So
Can
again,
I fly?
how are you traveling through the city?
I can have everyone wind walk.
It's how many creatures? It's up to 10, right?
I don't see that.
I could do a.
You're right.
I could do my hobo hut.
So you would be able to get everyone in the group,
not the
including
children.
Jed and Guy, but not the children.
Put them in my backpack. Put them in my backpack.
Think of the children.
Can
Do you know I'm from the town of Shadywood?
Yes. I did
That's
know
really
that.
shady.
We had an adventure in Shadywood.
What the heck? Why can't we do that when I'm here?
You wouldn't remember it.
I know. But it sounds fun.
You could go back and listen to those episodes.
I could.
That was the episode where Mimi got infected by a werewolf and we had to cure her.
That was a bad episode. I did not like that.
And now we're with nuclear reactors.
Yes.
Sweet.
That's also wait, where's and I made boom. That's not the actual episode, right? No.
I think my favorite
no,
episode
Boom came a
was.
little bit later.
I think my favorite episode was "I'm a Bunny,"
That's a
or
pretty
when
good
we
episode.
decided to shop in town a lot.
Okay.
I like shopping.
Chips and salsa.
I don't like shopping in real life. I like shopping. In
Well,
D&D.
maybe you could get to more shopping once you get out of this city that's about to explode.
How long would walking get us to the boats?
It would take you about 6 hours to walk to the boats.
I guess we're walking then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I will be riding my scooter.
Can I put a bike in my inventory? It's been in my backpack for years. For not years, but it's been in my backpack. Can I do that?
Fine, you found a bike.
And I put.
Are you for real?
I just gave you fairy wings.
I don't care.
Okay, you want him to take it away?
He can't. I wrote it down.
So
All right, so you're walking. How are you walking?
we're skipping.
You're skipping. So
holding hands.
so you're being very conspicuous.
No, we're just walking like normal people.
Okay.
Well, you don't know. You and Trevor are tangoing.
No. I can never unsee it.
All right. Can I have everyone roll a survival check for me?
I have a +1. I really suck at survival because I cheat with magic.
Survival check, please. Joe.
Survival.
Okay, Mimi got 19.
Okay.
4.
14.
Okay.
And Ian got 12.
Okay. All right. Not the best group roll, but it is good enough.
Oh.
You're able to get through the city.
Oh,
with,
is it a combination?
without any mishaps or anything like that. I'm trying to remember whatever happened to Stubby.
I'm carrying a stubby.
You're carrying Stubby.
Yes.
Let just say
Attitude about that.
since I got a 4,
Because he's trying to kill Stubby.
there
What
was
about Mr. Bokbok?
Mr. Bokbok's in my backpack.
remember.
With Stubby?
No, I'm holding
You're holding Stubby, Mr.
Let me just say, since I rolled a 4, there's little divots in the road, so I keep stepping in them the wrong way and keep falling. So my
She's face
survi-
planting.
Okay.
So I have a few bruises and everything, and the bruises are pink.
Okay.
I just made it
She
up.
thinks they make her look tough.
No.
All right.
I think Stubby gave you those.
Roll
bruises.
a d4, and that will be the total amount of damage.
Oh,
that
why'd
you've
I
taken.
do this?
But I will give you a point of inspiration as well.
How does that give her inspiration? She fell
Well,
twice.
Yeah, she's got to roll a d4.
Poor thing. She fell.
She chose to fall. This wasn't options. Yeah, English.
I got a 1.
All right, you only lose 1 hit point then.
Oh, yay! So
She got 4.
I'm at 56. Not.
are we at the boats yet?
Oh, is my ice cream shield? Is my ice cream shield still
Air.
on?
Yeah, you still got that.
Air is challenging
Yep.
for Birdie right
What?
now. Air is challenging for you. Air is your biggest weapon right
No,
now.
breath is.
All right, yes. 6 hour. The 6 hours goes by uneventful. You're able to make it through the
All
city.
the kids are just chanting, "Are we there yet? Are we?"
No, the kids are pretty subdued. They've lived in this city for a while, and they know that it's a dangerous place, especially in the outskirts. So they're keeping quiet. They're not getting in any trouble, which is why you didn't run into anything.
Oh, and also Boom was out of my backpack because he's stretching his legs.
Okay.
And would the kids be petting Boom since Boom is the best?
No, because Boom's not the best.
Yeah, every now and again a child will come over and pat Boom on the head. And
Boom will go like
Mr.
cross-eyed or
Bok Bok in
something.
the backpack's just like, pet me.
well, you gotta remember, Mr. Bok Bok's a person.
Yeah.
So do you think a person would want to be petted by a bunch of kids?
Birdie pets us. Yes, I think that.
Well, no, Mr. Bok Bok is a chicken.
Hey,
But
confused me there.
But she cast a spell on him that made him become awakened, and so he has like an above average intelligence now, and
But
he
not
can
smarter
talk.
than me.
He's still a chicken.
It's still a chicken. But,
Okay.
but it's a person.
No, it's a chicken.
Okay, we're at the boat.
A smart chicken, but it's a chicken.
Yeah, still chicken.
All right, fine.
Okay, we're at the boats, and I open my boat up. We're getting the. Like, all right, sorry. Hi.
Do you remember what the trigger word was? The
There.
activation word?
Yeah, you better have written that down. Oh no.
Boat. It was open.
No.
Yeah.
No.
What was it?
Open sesame! Was that?
I never wrote it down.
You never wrote it down?
Try
Oh.
open sesame. Try open sesame.
No, it's voice activated.
It is voice activated.
So it listens to my voice.
Right, but you had chose the activation to be Mr. Bok Bok.
I knew it. I'm just gonna
feeling.
write password. Bok Bok.
And,
Pass.
and I think to make it fold back up, it was Mr. Back Bok.
Mr. Back.
Why do you not remember this at all?
I don't remember it
Yeah,
at all
same.
either.
I don't
okay,
remember
good.
this.
Are you sure this happened?
I know.
Mr.
what
Back
the
Bok.
heck?
Okay. The boat opens up and everyone piles into the boat. Everyone piles in. Ah!
I don't pile in. I scooter in.
Like a lady. I die in.
All right, you start sailing out of the city. The waves of the ocean are crashing up against the side of the boat. The sails are completely unfurled, and the boat starts cutting a path through the water away from the island.
On the sails, is there an image of Mr. Bok Bok?
I pull Mr. Bok Bok out and I hand him a cup of coffee.
Is Mr. Bok Bok the captain?
No.
Captain Bok Bok?
No, I hand Mr. Bok Bok a cup of coffee and I said, "There you go. You've been in there for a while."
Thanks, baby. It's good to be on the open ocean again.
Yep. Does Mr. Bok Bok love sailing?
He loves sailing. He's a sailor.
All right, I got him a sailor costume.
Did you? I thought it was a cowboy outfit.
No, I got both.
You got. Of course you did.
Wait, no,
Wait,
combined.
so I have a cowboy costume.
So you look away, and when you look back, Mr. Bok Bok's in a sailor's outfit.
No, and he's standing on the edge, just going.
and he starts growing a mustache.
You just slowly see it starting to, and it curls.
He's got an eye patch.
No, that's too far.
Yeah, that's way too
You ruined it.
He has some chest hair or something, like some just feathers sticking out.
No, it's just like
All right.
Just two.
So
I'm a man. Just Mr. Bok was like, I'm a man.
No, Mr.
So-
Bok Bok.
Ian is there. He reminds you. Remember Wolverine?
I came up with that.
You did come up with that
No, I
Wolverine.
thought of it, and Dad watched the video. Remember the proof?
Yeah.
Remember
Yep.
how he went back and watched the video?
She was in
and
the middle of saying it, and you interrupted her and threw in Wolverine.
I don't recall it.
Well, we have video evidence.
It could have been edited against me.
Mom, you even admitted it. You admitted
not.
it. You admitted to me in the kitchen, and I did my oh yeah dance.
Okay, so Ian reminds you that when the island explodes, it's going to be a very large explosion. So you've got roughly 14 hours of sailing to do to get away from the island.
That's
at
a
this
pretty good
point.
amount, right?
So it's so I'm going to need everyone to pitch in on sailing to see how well that you can get the ship and how far you can get the ship away from the island.
I'm gonna use
I
I tell the kids to go downstairs when it's only when it's an hour before the explosion, just in case it's a big impact.
Well, there is no downstairs to this boat.
I thought there was.
No, that was the fancy footwork that had
Right,
two
when we
floors.
left Ian.
Right, when you left Azaki behind.
Oh, not Ian. Oops.
Yeah, I'm like,
Yeah.
we don't regret it.
No regrets.
I feel like Zaki's gonna come
Moving
as a
forward.
ghost.
No, we'll just say we were running out of time, which was true. We just didn't try to look for him.
You put very little effort into rescuing
No,
him.
we said if we see him, he can tag along, but if we don't, we tried.
I feel like he's gonna come back as a spirit and haunt us.
He's going to be a villain now. He's going to come back, and he's going to get his revenge on the Three Musketeers.
Yeah.
No, I'll just say, you want to marry Birdie? Is all things good now? I just shove Gallexy forward, just there. Take her.
All right, so Ian is a very good sailor.
Good job, Ian.
So he had established that when you had first got this boat and you sailed away from the spots of getting out of the Kraken.
The Kraken.
Yep.
I'm sorry.
So I'm gonna need. So we're gonna do another group check. It's gonna be a survival check, but Ian is going to get advantage on it, and I'm gonna need you to roll survival for Guy as well.
Does Boom have to do survival check?
Boom does not.
Oh man.
Basically just all the adults that are on the boat that are going to be able to help out.
Mimi got 23.
23, nice.
She's really good at survival.
Oh, I beat you.
Yeah.
I got 25.
I got a 4.
Was it a natural 20?
Yes.
You got a 4.
She got a
Again.
natural 20.
You got a natural 20. Okay,
I
sweet.
got a 4 again.
Well, plus
Well, no,
5,
sorry.
though.
Yeah.
Wait, I
25,
meant
that's
natural
amazing.
20's better.
For the other one, I meant 5. I mean 5 again.
You got 5. Okay.
Yeah. It was
Ian
plus
got
1.
15 with advantage.
15 with advantage. Okay.
suck.
Jed got 23.
Oh.
What did Guy get?
Yeah, as a triple, he got 8.
8. Okay. So that still averages out pretty darn good for all of you.
Luckily, my
What,
friends
Birdie,
are
what did you
good.
get?
5. Originally a 4, but plus 1. I suck at survival. But who's laughing when you need some history or someone to investigate? Huh? Huh?
That's when we looked at Gallexy.
Who's laughing when they need history? Like, who says that?
Galaxy does, huh?
No, it's her story.
All right, so you managed to keep the sail full of wind and striking a direction going right towards Miam. Because you're sailing back to that city because that's where the musketeers were last at. Yay! And you're able to sail for 14 hours straight. And behind you in the distance, you hear a
That big?
huge mushroom cloud over the horizon.
I just picture a giant mushroom on that.
Like the Nintendo Mart
Yeah.
mushroom.
No, just only big mushroom.
It's just hi. Like, hi.
And it opens its eyes.
But it's a super bright flash of light followed by the explosion and the huge cloud of
What color is
mushroom. It's the cloud. It's gray and black,
What color is it?
and red from the fire and the heat.
That was a good sound.
She's working on her Foley work.
Did good.
I'm good at Voldemort, though.
So in fact, it's
Yes, Brady, yes.
you're not supposed. It's so bright when the flash goes off. You're not supposed to look at it because, in fact, it can damage your eyes. It's like looking at the sun. That's how bright it
all
is.
just
Some
put
people feel that way
sunglasses.
about Fat Deb.
She's so bright you can't look directly at her.
Oh my god.
Some choose to look
Can I get the
away.
impression that's the way a guy feels about her?
Oh,
But
guy
also
loves-
sometimes you can really see her.
I just shout to everybody, turn away, otherwise they'll go blind.
Everyone averts their gazes.
I feel like everyone's interrupted me.
And I'm like, what? You don't like my bikini?
Well, you're also
you're wearing a bikini.
Fat Deb's in a bikini now.
No.
Yeah, and my tutu and fairy wings.
Oh,
I love it.
And let's just say people can really see you because you're so
pale.
dark and evil.
No, they can really see you because you're wearing very few clothes.
Yeah.
yeah.
And I like, you wanna see a concert?
No!
It's been a while since we've had some musical entertainment.
Guys starts clapping his hands.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
No, never.
You want to do a performance?
Yeah.
Roll a performance.
What song are you gonna sing?
I was thinking YMCA for some reason.
I was thinking Let It Go.
15.
15. All right. You put
Ooh, I like Let It Go. Let's do that one.
you put on with such short notice and just being
You braid your hair like
in a
Elsa.
small boat like this.
Yeah, I look
Get some
down and all of a
sand.
sudden I look up and I got the purple eyeshadow and my hair's just in a braid
No.
Yes.
Suddenly you have a microphone. Just
and gloves on.
yeah, no, you're just like the snow glows white.
Right on the mountain tonight.
Copyright.
All right. You put on a moderately decent show.
The
Don't
kids,
say that again. It was spectacular.
The kids are like
At a scale of 1 to 20, it was a 15.
the kids are like.
Oh yeah.
I'm just there frowning.
Way to go, Fat Deb.
I'm like, you guys all love me so much.
Woo,
I
Fat
put
Deb,
earplugs
you're
in.
Thank you,
I
thank
put
you.
earplugs in 30 minutes ago.
This is literally my face, just dead inside.
All right. And
No one interrupted you there.
Thank you.
Okay, so do we see the meme anywhere in sight?
You do. And it looks like it's only a couple of hours away from you now.
I can just picture Mimi and then Fat Deb. They're like, me.
Birdie and I are so focused right now. It's sick.
Yeah.
It's sick.
I'm trying
I'm
to
like a laser right now, man, on this whole thing.
I'm like looking through glasses right now. It's like so clear.
Anyways,
And Mr. Bok is still just.
Yeah.
Just looking
My
at
whole performance. He doesn't do anything, and then just afterwards.
even during the explosion. Just
No, he goes like this.
It's been a while since he had some coffee, so he's really savoring it right now.
yep.
Pulls a flask out as I start performing, pours it in.
All right. Yeah. So
Slurp.
Dad's so impressed.
that's so impressive.
We're really good at sound effects. If you ever need someone to cosplay as Voldemort in D&D,
Okay, Birdie,
you're welcome.
no.
Voldemort.
Do the Harry Potter line.
Oh gosh. Harry Potter, the boy who lived. I can't look at your face.
We're not gonna laugh in first. Okay, Dad, take a look at this.
Okay, let me look at the camera. Camera.
Okay, go.
So I can't. I'm sorry. Came to die. You're welcome. Just piece it together. No, that was a terrible one. I'm sorry.
Now that was just all gibberish.
I know. It
I'm best.
was.
So much editing.
You get to the shores of Miam.
okay. And wait, we're there?
Yep, you're there.
Okay. Do we get off at a dock or on the beach?
It's at the dock. So
Okay.
you're back at the dock where you originally had met Azaki and boarded the fancy footwork to leave to rescue the souls.
Oh, didn't we
of
say
Beth and
goodbye
Blondie.
to like dock there?
That's yes, on the dock.
Bacon! I want to see bacon!
There's no one there. All the ships are gone.
They left, didn't they?
Mm-hmm.
Why?
It's deserted.
Can we somehow find?
Okay, so
explore.
first we pull into the dock and everybody gets up and I fold my boat up.
Okay.
So what do you say?
Is there any traces that they were once here?
Well, yes, you know that they were here because
I know, but like, is there any traces that they left early, like this morning, or?
why don't you roll an investigation for me?
Okay.
I'm really good at investigation. Yeah.
Do you want to help her?
Yeah, I will.
Okay, so you have advantage on it then.
11.
11. Okay.
Can I do some investigation?
No, because you were helping her. with
No, I
the
wasn't.
investigation.
Ian's gonna do some investigating.
No. So with an 11, it's hard to tell. It could have been they could have left yesterday, or it could have been a week ago. It's hard to say.
Okay.
But it's you can't quite pin it down.
Do we have any way to contact them?
You do not,
Great.
Can we
unless
go
you have some sort of magical way to send messages.
spellbook?
Have you? What spells do you got in your spell book?
I don't know. Okay.
Is there any animals nearby?
There are not. Well, there's fish around the docks.
I have locate creature.
Okay. I'm gonna speak with the animals and see where they went.
Okay. Oh, okay. Sure.
So I go up to a fish and crouch down, and I speak fish.
All right. So you cast.
What? How about that's speaking fish.
All right. So okay. So you cast speak with animals on yourself.
No, it's the.
Yep. And you start talking like that, and the fish, one of the fish are about to scatter as soon as you get close. As you lean over the dock, they're about to scatter, and then one of them does like a double take as soon as it realizes it understands what you're saying. And what was your question?
Did you see where any of the previous people went, and if so, what direction did they go?
Wait, I gotta come up with a better voice than that. For a fish.
That was a weird fish.
They went to the right.
They went.
The people they left here on ships, sailing ships across the water. They also flew away.
When did they leave?
A while ago.
Okay, in which direction did they go?
They went that way. And it kind of points with its tail to the west.
Okay.
Ask what its name is.
My friend wants to know what your name is.
And I wave at him. Sir Bubbles a lot.
I like Bubbles. My name is Bubbles.
But people call me Sir Bubbles a lot. Or, I don't know. Sorry, never mind.
No.
Bubbles.
Bubbles.
That's the most basic fish
Bubbles.
name.
Okay. Well, nice to meet you, Bubbles. I'm Mimi, and we are gonna go look for friends.
Hi, Bubbles.
Good luck, Mimi.
Bye-bye.
Is it a bass? Is it one of like those singing bass?
Give me back my flayfish. Give me that
Give me the back that fish. Give me the
Something tells me that Bubbles would be really offended by that comparison.
I just start singing that.
But he can't understand you.
Oh, but he knows I'm making fun of him.
Okay, so they went west, and it was a while ago. But then again, a while ago can mean different things than fish and humans.
Can't you ask him in what time?
He's a fish.
Where was the sun in the sky?
No, they said west. So,
Yeah, I wasn't listening.
I love how helpful your group is.
this is why I'm the leader.
Let it go. Let it go.
You suddenly have your eyeshadow back on.
I have locate creature.
Is there a creature that would be with them? Or, like...
Your elephants would be with them.
Describe or name a creature that is familiar to you.
You're familiar with them.
Mimi's elephants named Ellie and Philip.
Ooh, you sense the direction. Wait, what? You sense the direction to the creature's location as long as that creature is within 1,000 feet of you. If the creature is moving, you know the direction of its movement.
They could be on the island
So
still.
you don't know how long they left Miam, but you can tell that it was a hasty retreat from Miam. So as a reminder, the city had gotten taken over by demons that were unleashed by Christopherson. And they were in the process of evacuating everybody out of the city and packing people onto ships, onto griffins, onto the Atlantean jet, and trying to get everyone out of the city as fast as they could.
How long were we gone for?
You're not sure.
Okay.
Ian, do you have a watch?
I do. He looks at it and he's just like, huh. Wow, we've been gone for a while. It's been about 3 weeks that we've been gone.
So they probably are a ways away. Well.
So there are like small boats and dinghies, others that have been left behind that didn't seem like that they would be able to carry very much, but there does seem to be lots of crates and barrels and rope and just supplies that like they couldn't fit. It's like, because they left so fast, they prioritized and took the stuff that was really
Can
important.
we investigate through the supplies and see what we can take to help us?
Sure.
Can I investigate with my rule?
All of us can help. All of us
Yeah,
can.
you can. Yeah, let's have Gallexy roll an investigation and do it with advantage.
I got an 8, but plus 8. 16, but I have an advantage.
Right.
That's
Well, can I just roll my
Oh
own?
my god, how did you miss the dice tray?
It's Dad's right.
Can I just roll my own?
Okay, I have 16.
What was that you were saying before about if we needed some investigation or history?
Huh? What? I don't hear you.
Wait, but I wanted to roll my own. Is that all right or no?
Well, no, you were helping her. That's why she got to do it with
Yeah.
advantage. So with the 16, so what specifically is it that you're looking for in the supplies?
Magic items, stuff that will help
Food.
us sailing, food, any magic items, like I said,
Oh.
Any like notes or something?
anything.
Okay. Actually, yeah, you do find a note from Doc that was left behind for you that she says that they got everyone out safely and they're going to be traveling back to Mount Olympus now. And they will be sending some griffins back for you periodically to check in on you to try and grab you when you are ready to come back there.
Okay. So I could do my hobo hut and we bring a ton of stuff in there, but we can never exit. Right?
Yeah, the hobo hut lets you camp inside there. Well, no, you can exit it.
Oh.
I think we should just.
It's just you can't exit it.
Oh, yeah, I can't exit, but I feel like we should do that so then it's all safe.
I think we should start sailing towards there. We shouldn't wait for the griffins, because who knows how long they'll be.
Well, you can't actually sail all the way to Mount Olympus. Mount Olympus is actually landlocked. It's in the middle of the continent. So you could sail to lessen the land that you'd have to travel over, but eventually you will have to get off of the ship and travel across land quite a ways to get there.
Okay, if we wait for the griffins, though, we don't know how many they'll bring, and we have all of the. How many kids are there?
There's about a dozen of them.
Oh, yeah.
And how long would it take for griffins to get back to Mount Olympus?
It could be a couple of days.
So,
Sailing is probably our best bet.
You also still have your Windwalk spell, that if you took a long rest, you could cast that again and
Yeah.
bring a bunch of people with.
would it be enough? Would everyone be able to fit?
You can only do it on 10 people.
I know, so 10, there'd be still 2 children. Hold up, I'm just gonna check.
Well, you could.
Well, I'm gonna
few
check if
children
the
with
10.
us
I'm
or
gonna check if the 10 people include me.
It does include you because it's up to 10 creatures.
So 9. Right, so 9 other people.
9 others.
I would use
yes.
some kids. And
So
others.
say 9 other kids, so there'd be 3 kids left. Gallexy.
I wouldn't do all kids, though, because you might want some protectors.
I'm just counting how many people would be left.
Okay.
3 kids, Gallexy, Deb, Ian, Guy,
And Jed.
There'd be 8 people. Would 8 people fit on the griffins?
Well, they would not. You're guessing the griffins would not be enough to carry everybody either.
No, but would they carry 8 people?
No, that's my point. They'd probably not, because Doc wouldn't send enough griffins to carry 12 additional people, because she doesn't know about these 12 additional kids that are now with you. So one thing that you could do is that you could cast Windwalk over a couple of different days. So pick 10 people you cast Windwalk on and send them ahead, and then the next day, after a long rest, you could cast it again, and then send the rest of the people. So you could divide it up that way.
Yeah.
So you could kind of do what you did back in Atlantis. You'd split up the group. Like, you could cast it on Jed with 9 of the kids, send them ahead, and then you camp here for a day. And then the next day, then you could cast the spell again and get everybody else.
Okay. Gallexy, why don't you cast your hobo hut?
Oh, that's right, because you have to rest a full day before you can cast it again. So you're going to be here for at least 2 days.
Yeah.
Okay.
Everybody get comfortable. Tomorrow, 9 of you children and Jed, if this is okay, are going to fly out to Mount Olympus. And then the next day, everyone else will fly out.
I would split it up a little more, like have more of the adults, so it's like protect the kids more.
Okay. 8 kids, Guy and Jed are going to be flying out.
Oh, but I wanted to go with Fat Deb.
Guy, you'll meet up with her in 2 days' time.
All the kids start crying because they want me to go too.
You
Oh,
just
shucks, okay.
You just want sandwiches, children. You don't want her, you want her sandwiches.
Well, Fat Deb did give them a bunch of sandwiches already, so they should probably be good for a day or two on food.
Okay,
They love me.
They do love you, yes.
everybody get comfortable because we're going to be here for a couple days.
Hobo schmobo, I present a hobo hut.
So you cast your hobo hut. Have you ever seen the hobo hut before?
What color is it this time? Is it poop?
No, today it's green.
Green, okay.
Oh, is it camouflage? But
Are-
camouflage just with the trees?
Are you?
Li-
Well, you're on a dock right now. There's
Yeah.
no trees around you.
It's lime green.
It's lime green.
Oh, so we just stand out.
Yeah.
Why can't it be like maybe blue with some clouds on it or something to like blend in?
Green.
Wow.
So the hobo hut is a perfect dome that is a perfect half circle that's about 8 feet at its tallest point and then curves down like a perfect circle. And it's opaque. You can't see through it. But you can pass in and out of it without a problem. But the benefit of it is that it's constantly a perfect 72 degrees inside the hut, and nothing can get through it except for the people that Birdie has given permission to get
so
into it.
It doesn't matter if it's green.
No.
But people would be able to see it.
Then we just stay in there.
Yeah, you just stand there, and it lasts for 8 hours. So, fitting how many people? Because it's only it's 16 feet in diameter around, so it's going to be pretty darn packed with all the people you have with you.
I take up 4 people. So.
I can stay outside and keep watch.
It's like 9 creatures.
That's what it says. Is how many
Yeah.
people could fit inside there? Okay,
But we can pile kids up.
That's what I was thinking.
just pile the kids up
Just
in there.
stack them.
It'll be like bunk beds.
That's what I was thinking too.
Well, the kids are pretty tiny, so you could probably stick all of them in there as well.
Okay, you kids stay here. Us grown-ups will go outside.
I have to be inside though.
Oh yeah, Gallexy, you squeeze in.
Right. So, yes.
I'll just be sitting in the doorway, just sitting down.
And I'm sorry, it's only a 10-foot radius sphere, so
That's
it's even smaller than I was describing.
Squeeze in.
So 9 creatures of medium size or smaller can fit inside the dome with
no. My
But
medium size or smaller?
you. You're considered small.
Oh, cool.
So who's gonna go? So Gallexy definitely has to be inside the
Why
hut.
don't we put the children in?
So not able to fit all the children in. So the kids are
Trevor
gonna
can stay out.
so they're gonna have to draw straws and see who goes in.
Yeah. Okay, I literally take out straws out of my backpack. They're paper straws.
All right. So all the
Friendly
kids come
to
over.
the environment.
They draw straws, and the folks with the shortest straws, they end up staying outside of the hut. All right, so you make camp. Nightfall comes. Everyone gets snuggled up inside Galaxy's hobo hut, or Leomin's tiny hut is the name of the actual spell,
Hobo hut.
but we call it the hobo hut. And the rest of you are camped out underneath the stars on the docks, and underneath and there's a clear night sky with the stars, and the moon is out. Lovely. You can hear the water splashing up on against the pillars of the docks and the shore. But that's when you can start to hear some of the sounds of creatures doing something further on in the city. And there's still a ways away from you, but this is the first time that you start to hear creatures and monsters. So while they got everyone out of the city, the demons that had taken over the city are still there.
Aw, man.
Dungeons and Dragons and Daughters is a proud member of the Black Party Podcast Network. Check out our other shows such as the Dungeon Masters Block, the GM Showcase, Geek Wars, and more.